Okay, so we're starting with a story called Rubbish or Recycling. It was a rainy weekend. Nazir and Nadia were bored. But then Nadia had a brainwave. Let's make a junk model, she said. Shall we make a robot? Asked Nazir. Great idea, said Nadia. We can enter it for the school competition. And there's a school competition to make a junk model out of recycled rubbish. We need to use things that can be recycled, said Nadia. She picked a can out of the kitchen bin. We can call our model a recycling robot. Cans made of a metal called aluminium can be recycled to make new cans or used to make parts for planes and bikes. Nazir and Nadia made a pile of things that can be recycled and a pile of things that can't. So here they've got some cardboard boxes, and over here they've got some plastic bottles, some plastic rings, cups, forks. Okay. We need to sort out our rubbish. Over half of the rubbish that ends up in our dustbins could be recycled instead. We can recycle paper, cardboard, glass, most metals, and some kinds of plastic. Look at all this plastic, said Nazir. It's a shame we can't recycle it, said Nadia. Dad came into the kitchen. What a mess, he said. We need to go to the rubbish dump, said Dad. The twins helped carry all the plastic to the car. Now, plastic rubbish can be harmful to wildlife. Sadly, lots of it can end up in the sea. We all need to use less plastic to stop this happening. So as you can see, there's a turtle here, and he's wrapped up in lots of nets, and there's lots of plastic around him. So that can really, as we thought about yesterday, it can endanger him. The twins were shocked by what they saw at the rubbish dump. So garden waste, paper and cardboard, household waste. Look at all this waste, said Nazir. Can any of it be recycled, asked Nadia. Some of it can, said Dad. What about the rest? Asked Nazir. It will be buried at a landfill site, said Dad. When plastic is thrown out, it takes a long time to break down into safe, natural materials. Some plastic bottles take 500 years to do this. And that's why plastic is not very good to use too much. The twins didn't like this idea very much. We must recycle as much as we can, said Nadia. And reuse what we can't recycle, said Nazir. We need to reuse things instead of throwing them away. Don't throw out your old toys. Share them with someone else instead. And that's why lots of people might take them to places like charity shops and things so they can be reused. Back at home, Nazir and Nadia began building their junk model. The twins worked very hard, and the day flew by in a flash. Look at our recycling robot, said Nadia. Wow, said Dad. It's amazing. Wow, that is cool. Reuse things made from glass, metal and plastic. It saves the energy needed to recycle them or make replacements. The twins couldn't wait to take their junk model to school. They entered the competition and won first prize. The recycling robot helped everyone sort out recycling from rubbish. Quiz time. Which of these things are true? Read the book again to find out, or you might remember them. Number 1. Is it impossible to recycle a can of drink? 2. Over half the rubbish we throw out could be recycled instead. 3. Plastic rubbish often ends up in the sea. 4. Plastic bottles can take up to 5 years to break down into safe materials. 5. We can't reuse things that are made of glass. Okay, so 1. False. Aluminium cans are recycled to make parts for planes and bikes, remember? Or they can be used as cans again. Number 2. We need to sort out our rubbish more carefully so we recycle more. That's true. Plastic rubbish often ends up in the sea. That's true, isn't it? Because lots of plastic waste ends up in the sea, and it's harmful to the wildlife. Get wrapped up in the rubbish. Plastic bottles can take 5 years to break down. Well, we actually found out it can take 500 years, so that one was false. Glass can be reused. This saves energy to make it into new. This saves the energy it takes to make new glass. So yeah. So your job this afternoon is, your learning question is, what, like from this morning, what can I do to stop littering? And you're going to think about what can you recycle in your 3 recycling bins at home. So we've got a picture of the 3 that you probably have at home. You might have an extra one as well, but we're just going to concentrate on these 3 today. And I want you to draw those recycling bins, and then either draw or make a list of the things that can go inside of those bins, underneath or inside, and label them. Okay?